junior out of Detroit. And as Todd said in the open, a dual threat, the team lead. All Big Ten middle linebacker. Second down and 10. Gardner in trouble, and down he goes. First sack of the ball game. Denikos Allen and Shalik Calhoun. Calhoun, one of our impact players, and he just made an impact right there.
Well, you're going to see the pressure come. Little twist game on the inside. That frees up Calhoun, and Denikos Allen beat Fitz Toussaint. Toussaint is a very nice tailback, but he's not a big guy, and blitz pickup is going to be an issue for him in this ball game.
What a huge difference that defense just made, because now it's third down and a mile. 8th play of the drive, and the crowd coming to life for the first time.
I think you got to think half the yardage here, Brad, because I think they're out of field goal range. Get half and you're in 4-down territory.
Gardner this time steps up. Now he's going to have to run, and he's going down again. Loss of about a half yard on the play. Back-to-back 100-yard games against Minnesota and Penn State. This time, Tawan Jones with a sack.
Again, you see what makes Michigan State fundamentally sound. They cover up the gaps in the running game. They tackle well in space. If you're going to play with linebackers on the field and bigger bodies, you better be able to play in space with those guys and tackle well.
Number one in just about every category, including leading the country in defense. And they'll be coming here, third down and 10. Gardner wants to throw back, and there's nothing to throw back, and he's going to go down.
Defended it. Watch Toussaint and the backfield. They got him covered. So now Gardner has nowhere to go with the football. It was a design throwback screen. Wasn't there. Had to take the sack on that play. Couldn't come down with it.
Well, he won the Heisman Trophy, and the guy wearing his numbers having a good start. Jeremy Gallon wearing number 21. And the guy wearing Tom Harmon's old jersey got to pick up a 3 before Damon Knox made the tackle.
One of the things, Bosch, a true freshman making his first start of the season.
Gardner in trouble again, going down again. Shalik Calhoun again. Calhoun is having a career in the first quarter.
Well, again, this Michigan State defense is for real. Their numbers are not hype. They stuff the run. They have corners that can cover, and those are coverage sacks. I mean, the pressure is there, but Gardner has nowhere to throw the football, or at least nowhere that he's comfortable throwing. And on this 3rd and long, I would expect a draw or a screen or something safe and punt the football.
Third time they've been in 3rd and 10 or longer, and you saw that graphic earlier. 2/3 of the time, Michigan State puts you in this spot. 3rd and 6 or longer, and it's going to be longer again. Ed Davis with the sack. 4th of the first quarter by Sparty's defense.
That's just a little twist. Davis is going to come from his linebacker position. He's going to come around to the outside and come free. Watch him get around to the outside, use his quickness to get right around the guard, Callis, and get to the quarterback. But 3rd and long, you're going to have a lot of trouble against this Michigan State defense.
Season high in sacks allowed for the Wolverines, and it's pinned them all the way back where Matt Weil is putting from inside his own 5-yard line. His hands up there, the top of the screen, the snap's over Gardner's head, and he got back on top of it, but way back at the 30-yard line.
With the football. It's a 3-point game. It's 2nd and long. Don't take any unnecessary risks with the football.
Try to get part of it back. He'll try to do it with his own legs. Got a blocker in front, but it didn't help. Nice job defensively by Curtis Drummond, the safety. How about that play?
Yeah, and got the tackle as well. Tyler Lewan, All-American tackle. You know what? Big guy.
Gardner in trouble. Down he goes again. 5th sack of the first half.
Not a whole lot of time here. 3rd down and long, they collapse the pocket. There's nowhere for Gardner to go up the middle. Again, Fitz Toussaint, a tough running back, a make-you-miss guy. Maybe not the toughest guy on pass pro or blitz pickup.
Following the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, 77 offense. Half the distance to the goal, fourth down.
Lawan with a penalty, and now Michigan's going to be way back kicking from their own end zone almost.
Now the Michigan State coaches have talked to us on a couple of occasions about Taylor Lewan and some of his extracurricular things. Grabbing the face mask, doing some different things. This is just unnecessary. And you don't expect that from a senior. You don't expect that from a captain or an All-American. But he really hurt his team right there.
He's lucky he's still in the ball game after that one. 4th and 48. As Todd said, Gardner a running threat on 3rd down, but nothing doing against the Spartans defense. Denikos Allen was the first guy there, and then he got help from his friends and a loss of 8.
Lose gap responsibility and hem a guy like Gardner in. Don't give him any crease or any place to run. That's just sound, fundamental defense by the best defense in the country's field. They've got to get this protection shored up and give their quarterback more opportunity.
751 yards against Indiana, their last outing. Now they're not playing Indiana right now. They're playing the #1 defense in the country. And again, a yard gain. Stacked receiver group down to the bottom of your screen. Gardner in trouble, throwing as he goes down. It was Calhoun that had him wrapped up again.
But this is a bad scheme. You have Fitz Toussaint working against their best pass rusher. That's not smart. That's a mismatch. Watch Toussaint. He's got to block Calhoun, who's the team leader in sacks and quarterback pressures. You're asking your tailback to do too much in that situation.
Almost had another sack. Second straight 3 and out. Courtesy of Calhoun there and Gardner. And they have to punt from their own goal line again.
By Ramon Taylor, and the first turnover of the game gives Michigan their first great field position to start a drive.
His 3rd interception of the season, has it at the 41-yard line of Michigan State. This will be the 11th play of the half for Michigan. They have 15 total yards. But as Todd said, a great opportunity at the Spartan 41. Gardner keeps it. Reverses his field. He's not going to get away, I don't think. Nope.
Unbelievable.
Isaiah Lewis and a loss of 5.
You can't backpedal and you can't dance against this defense. They get to you. Isaiah Lewis is going to be the guy that pursues. I mean, if you don't have it where you want to go, you just got to concede the play and go straight ahead and try to get 1 or 2. The minute you start to go backwards and give ground, then you put yourself in a bad situation.
That's not a sack. That's a loss of 5 on a running play by the quarterback. And here you are at 2nd down and 15 again. Can't get anything positive going on 1st down, as Todd's been telling you. And it's not changing here. Here comes a blitz. Gardner turns around and down he goes again.
Well, again, it's inside pressure. Max Bulla. It's Fitz Toussaint, a smaller back trying to pick up a big linebacker. Watch Bulla run right through Fitz Toussaint. He's the first guy, and then the rest of the pressure comes. Devin Gardner has no chance on a play like that when pressure comes right up the middle.
Bulla blew it up. Denikos Allen finished it off. Oh, it's getting loud in here now. 3rd and 25. The noise got to everybody, including the quarterback.
First team timeout, 30 seconds.
Michigan has to take a timeout with 28 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Sometimes you judge how good a defense is by how they respond to a sudden change situation. An interception puts your team in a sudden change. Not only an interception, but the first one of the game, the first turnover, and it puts you in your own territory to play defense, and they come right out and stuff and send this offense reeling backwards on consecutive plays.
They'd started the drive after the interception at the Spartan 41. And after those two plays, they're back at their own 45 with a 3rd and 25.
Think about this now. We're talking about Michigan State's defense. In the last 2 years, there's only been 3 schools that have been ranked in the top 10 in total defense, rushing defense, and scoring defense. Michigan State, Alabama, and Florida State. That's pretty good company.
It is.
These guys have been doing it on a consistent basis.
They lead the Big Ten in every defensive category there is. They're showing us why right now. 3rd and 25.
6 offensive linemen in to try to buy some protection.
It didn't buy him anything. And again, scuffle at the end of the plays. Gardner's on the bottom of the pile again. And a drive that started at the Michigan State 41 is now back at the 38-yard line.
And again, one of the biggest problems is that Fitz Toussaint is having a hard time picking up these blitzing linebackers of Michigan State.
And the rain is starting to come down again. Gardner, quarterback draw. Didn't draw much except a whole bunch of Spartans.
Still got to get the ball out of his hands quickly.
Wanted to go deep, ran out of time, and again, another tough run before he runs into Danico Allen. Michigan with a desperation drive. Gardner dropped the ball on the play fake, and Bullough was right there to make sure he couldn't pick it up. And now his lineman that he was talking to on the sideline continuing to help him up after he takes another hit.
Well, he tried to look up a little quick. He knew pressure was coming and just lost the handle on the football. Bumped it on Toussaint.
"30 straight possessions. Michigan State's gone without giving up a touchdown. Trying not to give up one here. 2nd and 15. Throw is intercepted. They won't give up one there either. Darquez Denard.
This was supposed to be a back shoulder throw. It's man-to-man coverage, bump and run. And so you throw this short to the back shoulder. The problem was he threw it to the front shoulder, and Denard, one of the best cornerbacks in the country, made the interception.
A Thorpe semifinalist as the nation's top defensive back, and a guy that this week refused to say the word Michigan. That's the fewest in a game since 1962 by K. Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. There's not going to be any kisses on the Michigan sideline, but Michigan State might get a few tonight. Langford taking it to the corner. He's got the first down and a whole bunch more. Cuts back inside the 20. He's gone. Touchdown. Ball game, Michigan State. And 1. Norfleet hurt on that kick return. There's a flag down as well.
And things set up pretty well for Michigan State. I mean, they get a week off after this game.
And there's the reason why.
They didn't hurt themselves again today. Last week they held Illinois to 128 yards. Today, 162 yards for Michigan. Unbelievable.
And they've only allowed 42 total yards in the second half. 4-down conversions. There's their quarterback injured on the sideline. We don't know the extent of the injury, but he was in a lot of pain when he walked over to the bench the last time he left the field. Might be the last chance here for Michigan. Morris has time, running out of time, and trips and gets to the line of scrimmage, and Michigan State takes over. is going to be 5-2 against Michigan, a team that today was held to their fewest rushing yards in history. The 106th meeting and the Paul Bunyan Trophy that goes with it is coming back to East Lansing. Disappointment for the number 21 team in the country that won't be number 21 anymore after they're beaten soundly 29-6 as we check in with Holly.